Oh man, we are live. We got a crowd this evening. What's up, everybody? My name is Hector Romero, and you are here tuned in to the network. This is episode number 18 that takes place once a month right here in this beautiful location called the Funktion House in Red Hook, Brooklyn. I got my crowd back here. I got the network. This is my network. The network is out, and I'm sure that everybody's feeling good. I got hair standing up on end already. Oh yeah, it's feeling good. And the reason why I'm happy and so thrilled that everybody joined us tonight, because we have a special guest tonight. My man, Jihad Muhammed is here with us from the beautiful Movement Soul Recordings label. He's gonna take us on a journey for 1 hour. We're gonna have fun. And then also we're gonna sit down about 1 hour for 15-minute interview, get to know you a little better, let everybody know what's going on around the world with you. And then we're gonna take it from here. So this is it, number 18 of the network here at the Funktion House. Let's go.
Is something that they feel. I think we need to open our minds some more, because the only way that we can be successful in our music is by coming together as a community. I feel it. So should you feel it. Don't be so stuck on the past. I hear so many people say we don't do it the way we used to do it, but why not focus on making us do it the way we need to do it now? Leave the past in the past and look towards the future. The sound of music changes and changes all the time. You need to take your own future into your hands with your own imagination, with your own creativity, and make it your work and make it your idea and spread it out around the world. That's community.
Check, check. All right, now, what's up, everybody? How you doing out there? You know, we got that bang the drums kind of groove going on. Jihad is killing it for the next hour, that's right. Don't be afraid to be on the dance floor like Maribel out there. You know, we encourage dancing in this place. It's not a party, but we encourage dancing. And to those that are tuning in, I hope you're dancing in your living room, listening to the sounds of Jihad Muhammed. Come on now. That's that beautiful vibe. Everybody feeling good? Come on, people. That's it. Give it up for Jihad Muhammed.
There was a reason for
You feeling good? I don't hear you. Yeah, that's right. We like that dance floor. We're feeling it. What's up, Ryan? What's up, Ryan? Thank you for coming out tonight. Leanne, Saliva Commandos is in the house. My man Rob Beach in the house. Yo, we've been blessed. My man DJ Beloved is in the house. How good is that? My man. And my boy, a new friend, Butch, is in the house. We got Big Orca in the house. What's up, Big? What up, Libra? Libra in the house. Baby, and thank you for coming out, baby. My girl, Becky. My man, Bruce. Bruce Tatum is in the house. Word. My girl, Maggie, back there. What's up, Mike? I love you. I see you. We got David Shaw in the house. We got Kervin Mark. Oh, man, Kervin, man. That's it, baby. Wayne Rollins is in the house. Wayne. We got Harry Soto. Benji Candelario in the house. Let's go. This is the network at the Funktion House. Jihad Muhammed, Movement Soul Recordings. We got Angel Cologne, Thomas Cologne back there. What up, baby? I'm Spinoza. It's not a party, but it feels like a party. This is the network here at the Funktion House.
lessons as our story continues to unfold. Our beat, our words, our melodies are gifts from the givers of those gifts. So as you struggle to catch the rhythm with your feet, ask yourself, can you really dance to my beat?
check. What's up, everybody? I don't hear you. What's up, everybody? So, in about 5 minutes, I'm gonna start asking people to come up to the front for the interview. Let's go, let's go, let's go! That's it, baby. We're having a good time tonight. How's my network doing? How's my network doing? That's it. What's up, everybody? How you feeling out there? I want to thank everybody that's tuning in around the world to episode 18 of the network here at the Funktion House. You've been listening to the last hour to my man Jihad Muhammed, Moving Soul Recordings. Oh man, he's just getting warmed up. It's like, it's a tease. But we're having the pleasure to listen to him here in the studio here at the Funktion House. As always, we always have a good time here once a month. So what we're gonna do, you know what segment we're up to right now. We're getting into the Get to Know Ya segment. We're gonna get to know ya. Woo! I can't believe it. We are up to episode 18. I want to thank everybody that made it out this evening. Thank you so much. Now, everybody, give it up for Jihad Muhammed. How special was that? You got a 1 hour little tease. Oh man, we're gonna back this up a little bit right now. And then you're gonna come over here to the hot seat. We call that the hot seat, so be careful. How's everybody doing this evening? Oh man, yes. We are feeling good this evening. One more time for Jihad Muhammed. Come on now. Damn. First, I want to thank everybody that made it out tonight. Thank you to everyone that's tuning in around the world. We love you for being with us here at the network, at the Funktion House. This is number 18, and we're so proud of where we're going with this show. We're having a good time. I want to thank first and foremost my sponsors, because we got to give it up to them. Everybody ate a little pizza, yeah? So yeah, Luzzo's Pizza on Atlantic Avenue, on Atlantic Avenue. You know where to find them, Luzzo's Pizza. And I also want to say what's up to Fair Vodka, Fair Drinks, for providing us each month with some good old, liquid spirit. So, well, Kelly, how are you this evening?
I'm very well, and I'm kind of hot.
Hot. I wonder why.
Kind of your fault.
Jihad, you are hot.
Well,
you're hot. It's so hot.
It's hot. And it's not even officially summer, but damn.
But you turned up the heat up in here,
You
Jihad.
sure did.
Thank you, man.
You sure
Thank
did.
you so much. Come on, give it one more
Thank you.
time. Hey. We got a lot of people back there, but everybody's shy, or they're hungry, or they're just getting liquored up. But we need you up here to show some love for Jihad. Because what we do here, after the 1 hour DJ set, we like to let our fans around the world get to know the artists, the DJs that are working and doing their thing. And that you took the time to come here with us tonight.
Thank you.
Means the world to us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jihad. Really appreciate it. You're a busy person, but I
I'm
know
not
that,
as busy as you.
No. The fact that you took time out of your busy schedule, it means the world to me, for sure. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you, man. When I called him, I was a little nervous. I was like, I want to make this happen. And sure enough, he politely and genuinely said hello.
He was nervous, and I was like, oh, shit.
Hector?
So you met Kelly,
I
my
did.
co-host.
Nice to meet you.
Who's been holding it down here for almost a year and a half with us. We love Kelly. Thank you for always being here.
It's always a
supporting us.
pleasure. Always a
We
pleasure.
have our regulars here, and I want to thank all of y'all, and then some special new people coming each month, little by little. We're having fun here at the Funktion House, And that's it. That's what we do here. As I explained, I always tell a lot of people, it's not a party. It's a networking event, kind of like, meet and greet, drink, hang out, get to know, like-minded people that are having fun, that love this music, want to see their favorite DJs up close and personal where they can't do that in a club maybe. Right. That's it. That's what we do here. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Kelly.
First time. Welcome.
Time.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you for having
For sure.
me.
Where are you? You still living in Jersey?
I'm still in Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey, right?
Yeah.
To the core.
To the core.
Yep.
Born and raised, right?
Born and raised.
Yep.
Yeah.
What part?
Newark.
Newark. Oh,
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Brick
Yeah.
City.
That's it. That's for sure. As like growing up in the Bronx, I don't know how you felt, but when I was young, growing up DJing, when I actually started playing in the city, it felt like a big deal. And we were right there. You know?
Right.
It's like,
Right.
It's a bus ride,
Yeah.
a train ride.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was special.
It was a big deal for a lot of us from Jersey coming over to New York. Yeah, because, a lot of the DJs that we heard outside of Tony Humphries
Sure.
and T. Scott and, those guys, the radio shows were like Timmy and
Yes.
Shep Pettibone for me
Yes.
back in the day.
Yes.
So, just the allure of just hearing them on the radio was like, wow.
Forgive me. How old are you? I don't even know.
Oh, man.
Come on. you are young in spirit, so that's all that matters.
I'm 50.
You're 50?
Yeah.
So 70? You were born 70?
68.
Wait, I'm gonna be 50 next year. Okay, so
Yep.
all right, yeah. So we pretty much grew up in the same.
Yeah.
For me, it was like listening to Tony Humphries on the radio.
Right,
My
right.
parents were very strict, so when I was young, I couldn't hang out much.
Right.
Especially in the Bronx, you don't want to be out in the
Yeah,
streets.
yeah.
It's one of those. I'm sure Brick City was like that too, somewhat.
Yeah, still is, too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So for my thing was listening to Tony on the radio each weekend, just listen to his grooves and what he would do, and I hear you a little bit in there, like the way you play and
Right.
and your style, and I mean you have your own style, and I'm not. It's a beautiful thing, man. What you're doing.
Yeah,
love
I
that.
mean, from Tony, what I picked up was kind of blending records, seamlessly, making them sound kind of like one record, and but still keeping the vibe, and the energy there.
Not everybody has that ability to blend beautifully. You can have good music selection in a
Right.
good year, but if you can't blend,
Right, yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
nowadays, the young generation, and I'm not knocking
Oh,
it,
here we
but
go.
they get caught up in the technology to
Right.
make it happen for them.
Right.
Right.
And, they'll do like let's say the mixed and key thing.
Right.
3A goes with
Yeah,
3A.
yeah.
Sometimes 3A don't go with 3A.
That's
or
right,
if
that's
you're
right.
doing
Right,
that
That's
thing.
right.
But
That's right.
I'm not musically inclined like that. I don't have the ear like that. I play just feeling.
Right.
So I wish.
Which is
more-
how you're supposed to
How
play.
you're supposed
Right.
to, right?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And pay attention to that dance floor.
Yep, that's it.
yeah, because if they stop dancing, then you're in trouble. You ain't doing something right.
Yeah, that's right.
You can switch it up a little bit.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
Tell me a little bit
nowadays,
about
are
you.
they even dancing?
Yeah,
they
well,
taking pictures and videos.
That's become a whole nother culture
Right.
in itself.
Right.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah, the
story.
distraction of everything, right?
Yep.
Can you tell me a little bit about your upbringing in Newark? And I know you're like right across the water from New York City, and all the stuff was popping and happening in the city scene. So you were right there. But like,
Yeah.
who were your biggest influences growing up? Whether it's your family or artists that have impacted you?
A lot of them. In my family, my aunt, she used to take me out African dancing.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of people don't know that,
But it's good to know
uh,
because I'm sure it gave you something in part of your.
It did. It did. It gave me the freedom to express myself. I don't dance as much as I used to, but
Do you like
Most
to
of
dance
us
while you're
don't.
playing a little bit?
I do.
Like I can't stand still when I'm playing.
Really? Yeah.
I always say don't trust a DJ that doesn't dance.
Right. I mean, for me,
Doesn't
musically,
pertain to everybody, but that's my little.
I mean, that's how it is. How can you not dance and play? You know
It's
what
true,
I mean?
right, exactly.
You're feeling it, and
So that's cool.
you're getting the vibe from the people. So
So you said your aunt was an influence to you.
my aunt.
Wow.
We played a little bit of everything in the house. Of course, in the '70s, like WCBS was like the radio station that we listened to, and they played a little bit of everything.
Sure.
So you got to hear black soul, white soul, all kinds of music. And my father, he played a lot of jazz and in the
Any
house.
musicians in your family?
No, I don't think so.
No.
No.
Right on.
surprisingly.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
right.
you're doing
Yeah.
all right with the music that you produce.
Yeah,
and
Yeah. And I hear
yeah.
a lot of soul in your music. Were you raised in the church at all? Because I hear a lot of kind of like gospel.
No,
vocal
you know, I'm
influence.
Muslim, but my family's Christian.
Uh-huh.
You know, so of course
Beautiful.
they're like right there. You know, how can you not get it? You know?
Right, right. I love that.
Yeah, it's a soulful effect.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Absolutely. Before we continue, if I just might ask for folks to just keep it down a little bit, because I'd love to
Come
hear
on,
what
people.
Jihad has to
Everybody
say.
in the back. Everybody's
Happens a lot.
mingling in the back. You know, come
Yeah.
join us over here for a couple of minutes, you know? Or we're going to stop the bar. That's what we're going to do.
Dios mío.
So I wanted to ask a little bit about Movement Soul, the label, and what made you start the label? Are there any discouraging factors to running an independent label?
Well, what made me start it was that I was doing remixes for people. And you know how it is. You do something and they're like, all right, you got to change this. Or
Ah.
you got to change that.
Give it-
And I'm like, all right. But then after a while, you kind of like, I don't feel like changing this stuff anymore. You know, let me just put it out the way I want to put it out.
Yes.
And so that prompted me to start the label.
That's a good
Yeah.
reason, absolutely.
Yep.
Well, they came to you in the first place to ask you to do your thing. So how do they have any
Well,
creative
you know.
control? You know.
Well, you know, because,
Do it
you
yourself.
know, labels, you know, they want to sell what they want to sell.
Yeah,
you
exactly,
know, so
yeah.
they have a particular vibe of what they want.
I think I was first introduced to your remixes was maybe around 2004-ish. Probably the most like popular one maybe that everybody would know here is the Dennis Ferrer remix that you did.
Oh, yeah,
for the album.
Yeah.
But then I actually took a minute because we prepare a little bit here to do this show.
Right.
So I went into Discogs and I noticed that you had
But-
stuff that I didn't know, like 2002-ish around to
Right.
from 2002 to 2004. There's a few that I didn't know about, and which I was actually happy to find out. And I'll be hitting you up for waves, so
Right.
because I'm not an MP3 person.
Right,
I like
right,
to
yeah,
have
me either.
And
Me
so
either.
so when did you exactly start remixing?
Well, you know, I didn't even want to be a producer, to be honest with you. I'm more of a DJ. You know, that was my first love. So Kevin Hedge from Blaze at the time, you know, was like, yo, man, you got to get into producing, you know, and you want to
That's
take
where
it.
it's at.
Yeah, you got to do it, you know. So he, you know, I was kind of watching him produce the records that he was producing in late or early 2002, 2003 when Shelter was, you know, really popping back then. And I took an interest to it. So he actually was the first one to put out my first record, Movement Blues on West End.
On West End.
Yeah.
Actually, well, that's going to be one of my questions I'll take off.
Yeah.
That was one of them, for
Yep.
sure. Right on. Okay.
Yep.
That's great.
Yeah.
So it's Kevin Hedge.
Kevin Hedge, yep. Yep. Yeah.
So that's great, right? You were kind of like forced into it, but now you enjoy doing it.
I do.
Okay.
I enjoy it. Sometimes I take breaks from it, you know, creative breaks, you know.
Of course,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Give the ears a break.
Yeah,
Yep.
you
Yeah,
have
for
to.
sure.
You have to.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, I always encourage, I tell young generation that are coming up, don't feel forced to have to be a remixer producer in order to get known. I know that's
Right.
that's the equation
Right,
nowadays,
right.
and it's unfortunate because there's so many amazing just DJs
Right.
that are
Right.
not getting the light
Right.
because they're not producing or remixing, and it's sad, but that's the game nowadays. But just, you know, don't force it. If you're feeling it, go for it.
Right.
I feel everybody has the right to give it a shot. But
Yeah,
if you
for
don't,
sure.
if you're not feeling it, just find something else. There's other ways to break into the business.
It is.
But
It is.
that, of course, remixing and producing is the path
Right.
to touring.
Yeah,
And, you know.
you got to do it. You know,
Yeah.
in this day and age now, you know, getting your music out there is kind of like almost what leads you into being heard as a DJ.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
You know?
Yes, exactly.
One feeds off of the other. Sometimes by producing music and having your own music out there, then you get the attention of other DJs and producers to be like,
Right.
hey, you know?
Yep.
So anyway, it is what it is, right? But at the end of the day, it's all music and it's all your creative ability.
Yep.
Speaking of which, whether you were forced or not forced into this, You were adhered as the New Jersey Prince of House.
I don't know who said that.
How did you get there? How did that happen?
Somebody put that in a bio.
In a
They get
bio.
like a nice
Yeah.
write-up and then...
I just
think
roll
it
with
suits
it.
you. I think it suits you. I think it does. I like it. I think
Yeah.
it's cool. I know you're a modest person. I can tell that for sure.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
for sure, I think it suits you. I think it's cool. Man. It's a
Yeah, you know, I needed a bio at the time, and
Yeah.
you know, I wanted to make it look interesting, and you know, the guy who did it for me, Chris Flowers, was like, you know, let me put this in there, and I was like, yeah, all right, you know, stuff like that, you know, especially in Jersey, they kind of like the Prince, you know, like, it makes you the Prince, you know.
Yeah, but there's some weight to that. I mean,
Yeah,
there had to be something to back it up.
Doing it. He's been
Yeah, well, yeah, you got to back it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
do.
I think another thing that the fans want to know is about your Bang the Drums party.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
About like what you're doing. You're doing quite often at the cricket club.
Yes.
So tell us about that and where it's at and
Well, Bang
what
the
it's all about.
Drum started, I don't know, I want to say 10 years ago. I think around the time Anane started, Nulu,
yep.
Stan Ziff started, Tambor.
Tambor
We all
party, yeah.
started around the same time.
How about that?
The purpose of me doing that party was, at the time in Jersey, Jersey's very like gospel oriented, vocal, but they love the classics, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I love them too.
Absolutely.
But I think that around that time I started Bang the Drum. And maybe even before that, I wanted to kind of push a new sound, you know, try to get
Yeah.
Jersey up to date.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
You're
I hate
right
to
there
say
next
this,
to the
I might
city,
get
the
killed in Jersey for this, but with
No, no,
15
it's
minutes away, but
Word, I
sometimes we're
always
like
said that.
20 years away, you know, from
Sure,
what's
sure, I
really
can
going
understand
on,
that.
you know.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to introduce a new sound, and we started the party, and you know, I wanted to bring in, you know, like-minded musical people,
Right.
you know,
That's it.
Jelly Bean, Danny Privet,
Yep. Yep.
Louis, Anane, you know, all of them, because they primarily, you know, people skip over Jersey and they go to New York,
Happens. Yep.
you know,
Right.
Yep.
and they don't, you know, maybe they don't realize that Jersey has a rich house music history.
A lot of history.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
You got, it's like Dave Shaw in the house.
Yep.
He's
David
one of our
Shaw,
pioneers.
what's up, baby?
Yeah, he's one of our
Yeah, man.
pioneers.
That's
right.
That's an alumni right there
That's
from
right.
Jersey,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
that's right.
When I-
That's what's up.
I think Baltimore has that same stigma that they get overlooked also.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like so much talent that's in
Right.
Baltimore.
Yeah,
Right next
yeah.
to
But,
DC.
but yeah, Jersey for sure. So much for sure. Absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, that was the purpose of doing the party.
So the party is at cricket once in a while, or how
We're,
often?
we're there every third Saturday of the month.
Every third Saturday of the month. Remember this, guys.
Every third Saturday.
We
but
got to
I'm
take a
actually
trek
at,
to Jersey, all right?
I'm
gonna
at
be the-
Cricket
We're going to be
Club
knocking
twice a
at the
month.
door. Yo, the network's here. What's
yeah,
up?
yeah.
We're
Come
coming
through.
to hang. We're coming
Come
to
through.
hang.
Yeah. But I'm there twice a month. You know. With
And
my
then lately
partner,
you've been
Butch.
playing with Butch. What's
Yeah.
up, Butch, man? Pleasure, man. Pleasure to meet you. And beloved, thank you for being here tonight as well. We're already talking about having him on the show. I
Good,
can't wait.
good.
I'm excited about that.
Good,
DJ Beloved in the house. Everybody give it up. That's it. Woo. Love your music, brother. Well, I was saying, you're also starting to play like more often at Louis' party expansions, man. So
Yeah,
that's a cool.
yeah.
That we usually go from here to go there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm
So-
actually playing next week.
yeah,
yeah.
That's it. Well, that's what we're here to promote, brother. That's
Okay.
for sure. That
All right.
next Wednesday.
Next
That's
Wednesday,
right.
I'll be there.
Louis will be away, so you'll be holding the
yeah,
fort.
yeah.
That's special,
I,
man.
it
That's
seems
special.
like I've been kind of like the fallback guy. You know, he's
No,
going away,
hey,
so it's like,
hey,
what you doing?
hey.
And I'm like, all right.
It could be somebody else.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
no,
right.
for sure.
That's right.
So, and I know you'll be holding it right.
Yeah.
So for sure.
Yeah, we did, you know, the last time I was there, we did Josh Milan's birthday party.
That's right. I was away for that one. I know.
Right.
I saw
And
the
it was
photos.
me,
It looked
Ian,
fun.
and Josh. And then before that, it was Nane,
There was a photo
myself,
with
and
Josh, and I guess later on after his set, his T-shirt was wet.
Wet, yeah, yeah. And
I was
then he's
like,
yo,
I
what's
guess
up?
that
He wants
party
to
was
hug you and
good.
stuff. Yeah.
So yeah, for sure. Tonight we go to downtown Manhattan. We go to Expansions, Louis' party,
Yep.
and it's Louis' birthday party tonight. So you
Yeah.
know where we're going later. Absolutely, for sure. Kelly, what you got?
Yeah, well, I wanted to talk more about the Bang the Drum party.
Okay.
Because it opened up so many doors for you, and you played all over the world, literally. You were in France, you were in London, Canada, and then it took you to freaking Japan, like several locations
Yeah, I was
in
going
Japan.
to Japan. Well,
Are
I
you
was
still
actually
doing that?
going to Japan before we started to Bang the Drum. I was going to Japan. I think I started 2001 or 2002, and I had been going like every year since then.
They love you.
Yeah. I
They're
love
such
them.
great supporters, though. I think for any genre, they're so fervent, right?
Yeah, and they are like really knowledgeable about the music.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, I mean, they will watch how you play. And
Yes.
they, you
And
know,
they'll
they'll-
tell you
They'll
how
just
you
stand
play.
there. Yeah, right.
And even if they're not knowledgeable of what if they don't know it or not, they're just feeling it.
Right,
It's
right.
they feel it. That's
Yeah.
the beauty about playing in Japan.
Yep.
They are special for sure. Absolutely.
And as special as Japan is, you were able to penetrate the New York City market, which is really freaking tough to do. How the hell did you do that?
I don't know.
I know that's a very vague question because it takes a lot to get there,
Yeah.
but
I don't know. I mean, you know, just hanging out in the city and watching the DJs that I love to hear play. You know, you pick up different techniques and
Yeah.
different
you study.
ways of expressing, you know, how to play the music and stuff. You know.
And how about any advice for a young promoter DJ?
Yeah.
Like the way you started your party, you basically started from the ground up, didn't you?
Right.
So what advice would you give? Is it consistency? Is it like being out there? To somebody that's at home right now listening to you, that's just like, damn, I want to break into the scene, but no clubs are giving me the opportunity. But I want to throw my own parties, maybe. Like,
Right. Yeah, you just
what
gotta,
kind of advice would you give to that young
you
DJ?
gotta have a lot of money in the bank. 'Cause
It does take money, unfortunately.
it takes a whole lot of money.
Yeah, right. Especially if you have to, if you're not gonna get a club and you have to rent out, let's say,
Right.
a hall or whatever.
Right.
You need a sound system. You
Right.
need security. You need flyer, promotion and stuff like that. It does take money, but I think my advice is consistency.
Absolutely.
And not because I'm talking about this here, the Funktion House, the network. We're keeping consistent every month, and people take notice.
Right.
And then
Right.
people are like, oh yeah, we heard about that. We heard about that.
Right.
So I always tell people, just be consistent. Just have fun doing what you're doing. Surround yourself with like-minded people that believe in you, and then it'll sprout.
What I did, I swear, what I did, I used to go to 28th Street, and I used to buy 2 boxes of cassette tapes. And I used to make a tape,
Yep.
copy
Yep.
10 copies, take it to the club,
Yep.
give it out to my friends.
Right.
And then, when we started doing CDs, I started
Yep.
doing the same thing.
Yep.
And people take notice.
Yes.
They start to take notice.
It goes around.
And, some of my mentors
Yep.
put me on.
Mm-hmm.
So what I try to do is I try to put other people on. Sometimes,
pay it
they
forward.
may not have the resources to
Yep.
rent out a hall or something like that, but I feel like if I have a spot and I have the opportunity to
Sure.
let somebody just open up and play, then I'll let them open up and play.
Let 'em rock.
Yeah.
Because you had a chance, you got to pay
Somebody
it
gave me a
forward.
shot.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
it. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I want to do a little something different this month. I picked we might get through them, but I picked 5 records, and there's so many that you've done. But I'm going to pick a couple, and you're going to tell me a quick story. It doesn't have to be too long. But.
All right.
So we're going to start off with the Jeff de Guillaume record, Your Way, that you did with Blaze, actually.
Yeah.
That one. So we were talking
was there
before.
for
So I want to know how it was for you. Well, we kind of spoke about it. You were touched by working with Blaze.
Right.
Well, Blaze with Kevin.
Right.
At the time, was that just with Kevin? That one?
That was just with Kevin.
Okay.
And that was
Yo, keep it down.
that was a hard remix to do.
It was really, yeah.
Only because my computer broke down on
See?
me. Yeah.
This is what we want to know. These are the things we want
I
to
was
know.
like,
about
let me
these
get this
records.
mix out before this computer just
Damn.
dies out.
All right.
Yeah. And Beloved took it to New York for me. And
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right,
gave it
so
to Kevin.
see,
Yep.
right. How long you guys know each other?
Oh man, I know that guy too long.
All right, so I got another one. It's your record, The Rush on Asante Records.
Oh yeah.
That was in 2009. Mind you, guys, the Jeff de Guillaume was in 2007. So I want to name those dates so people know how long he's been doing music. So, the drums on that record are slamming.
Really?
So, like you got into that one. That's what I love about that record.
That was like my little way of trying to get into the, I don't know, progressive kind of.
It was different, yeah.
More techier type of
Techie,
house.
yeah.
Yeah. Right on. So the third one I want to pick is, we kind of spoke about this, the Movement Blues.
Yeah.
What I want to know, who played the keys on that? Dude got chops.
A dude named Jarrell Battle played.
It wasn't Ray Palmieri?
No, I wish it was.
Yo, it's like
And he
straight
did that
up-
in one take.
See, yeah,
The whole
these
song.
records that I'm listing, I'm gonna list them tomorrow when I make a post because y'all need to know these records because these are records that are still relevant in your DJ sets. So and you can buy them on Traxsource, Beatport, around wherever you buy your music.
Yep.
But these are relevant. These are important because who played on the keys?
His name
on
is
that?
Jarrell Battle, and I went to my friend Nick Jones.
Yeah,
I went to his house to do the record.
Amazing.
And Jarrell was there, and I was like, well, I want it like this. And he was like, all right. And he just
He just went on.
all the way through. And I was like, damn.
He got chops.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, my fourth one that I'm picking is A New Day, the Brian Power record. This was fairly
yeah.
recent. I think it was 2018-ish.
Right.
Yep. The vocalist on that record, her name is Hill Saint Soul.
Hill Street Soul, yeah. She's in the group Hill Street Soul.
She's hot. So, you probably were introduced to her maybe because it was a remix that you were hired to do, or
Right.
did you know her?
No, Brian Power.
Yep, from London.
From London.
Yep.
He hit me up, and he was like, I kind of want like an Afro mix or something. And I was like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was too Afro. I just thought it was,
No, it was.
soulful.
It
you know?
was.
Yeah. So.
I call that one of those records, those type of records, I call them forever music.
Right.
It's just means
Timeless.
that you can, they're forever.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no date on that.
Yep.
So that's respect on that one. I hope you get to work with that vocalist again. She's
I do
she's
too.
great.
Yeah,
She's great.
She's
yeah,
dope.
for sure.
She's dope.
And then my last one, because it's probably one of my favorites, and it's an instrumental, but what you did to it was just amazing. Actually, when I play this record, I kid you not, people always ask me, what is that? And that's a Soweto record.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Soweto
yeah,
on your
yeah.
label, Movement Soul.
Right.
And so that's a beautiful record.
Thank you.
And there was another solo on that one. Was that same guy?
No, that was the guy that I use regularly. His name is Vincent Jeffries.
Okay.
And I use him primarily like all the time.
Yeah,
That's my main guy.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
great.
that was
good to know.
that was a good
using
record. Yeah.
Straight up, you hear straight up musicians playing on
Right.
your music.
You know, I was
Right,
going to
right.
mention that before
Yeah.
because listening to the music, I'm like, oh my God, like raw instruments.
Yes.
I'm
Right.
a musician too, and it's like, wow, sometimes we just get so electronic.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
have anything organic.
Right,
Like
right.
like some nice keys
Right.
or horns, you
Yeah.
know, or strings.
And
Yeah.
to make an instrumental sound like a song,
Yeah.
it's got a, the arrangement. There's a beginning, a middle,
That's
and an
right.
end.
That's right.
Absolutely.
So that's not easy to do.
Right.
You can have a good jam session in the studio, but to actually arrange and make sense of it in 6-7 minutes.
Right. But
that's
you
a
know, I
beautiful
mean,
thing, and
as
that's
a
what I feel the
DJ,
Soweto record was.
you play so much music as a DJ.
Yeah.
You pick up on the structure of a record.
Yeah.
You know, you
Yeah,
pick
yeah.
up on the verse,
Yep.
the intro,
That's right.
the middle, the ending. You know,
Yep.
and we always want to in our DJ sets try to start. I'm a what they call a journey DJ. I like to start slow, work my way up, and then come down. So I think that's the same way I like to produce a record. You start it, you bring it up, and then you wind them down. You know?
Well, that's the idea because you want to create a connection with the listener.
Right.
So when you take them on a journey, they actually feel it and they take that with them. You know,
Right,
you leave an
right.
impression on them.
Right.
Exactly.
Yep, definitely.
We have a question from the audience. My man John Mavick was asking about your remix,
be
the Sade
nervous.
remix, Birds. Pearls.
Oh,
Pearls.
yeah.
Pearls. So he has a favorite. How about that?
Oh,
So
thank you, man. Thank you.
Beautiful
So-
piece.
Oh, man. Thank you.
You had a fun time doing that one?
I did.
Yeah.
Pearls. I think I got a guy. I did it. Just messing around with some Sade stuff.
Yeah.
And then I sent it out to a friend of mine, what's his name? Sean Lucas. And he did the bass line for me.
Sean Lucas from Queens?
Yeah.
Yeah, they work with
Yeah.
Bobby D.
Yeah. He's like,
He's back. Sean, what's up, Sean?
Sean is the dude. I'm
He is
telling
the
you.
dude.
He is the dude,
I met
man.
him in 99-ish when he started working with Bobby D. Ambrosia.
Right. And I didn't
the
know
music
that
on
he was so
Moment of My Life.
involved in
And
so
R&B
much
and,
stuff.
and
Yeah,
gospel music.
yeah.
Yeah, he's an amazing musician.
Yep.
That's
so
right.
he rocked it out for me, man.
Yeah. I didn't even know that. How
Yeah,
about,
yeah.
Good question, John. Thank you. Yeah,
Thank
for
you, man.
sure.
Thank you.
Actually, I have a question with regards to the music that you're releasing on the label. Do you get support from any radio stations in America? Like we got support here in New York with BLS.
Right.
We get a little love.
Right.
Unfortunately, it's just the mix show at night, but we're starting to I think infiltrate into the
Commercial
little by
market.
little
Right.
into the daytime situation there at
Right.
BLS. Are there any other stations that you feel that have been supporting you in the States?
In the States?
Stateside?
I don't know.
It's
if
a shame, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
know,
were on Kiss
because-
FM years ago, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Kevin and Louie are doing a good job with presenting
With that
music.
radio, with that mixture is so important.
Right, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, for
it is.
sure.
But I have more support overseas.
I know. It's
Only
a
It
sad
happens
thing.
a lot,
Yeah.
though. It
Right.
happens a lot with
Right.
folks here from the States.
Yeah.
They get
We
more
all-
love
we all
out
Because
get a
there
on the
lot of
radio
love
these
here.
days, they
Well, they
think,
appreciate us more over there.
they
Yeah.
think house music is like follow me and stuff like that. And they,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well, in Europe, house music is the culture.
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
You know,
It
they
is.
grew up with it. They listen to it in McDonald's. They
Right,
listen to it in
right.
the elevator,
Right.
in a hotel.
Right.
Right.
Here it's, hip hop, R&B, and rock and roll is the culture here in America.
Right.
Where our music is kind of like
Yeah.
always second fiddle,
Yep.
if I say that.
Even in South Africa, you'll
right, exactly.
hear a hip hop record and then you'll hear a house record
Right.
right afterwards. In London, I do a show called House FM. And,
Oh, yeah.
Promote that.
Yeah.
You know that.
Tell us about when is it on and
It's on every Monday from 5 to 7.
every
here in the
Monday,
States.
5 to
5 to
7
7,
p.m. UK time?
No, in our time.
Our time here in New
10
York.
to 12 in
Yep.
their time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And
So
the name of the show is?
I try to bang the drum section.
Bang the Drums.
That's
Word.
right.
Why not?
And I try to play a little bit of everything.
That's
Afro, soul, classics,
Right on.
everything.
Well, you have your fans here now, here at the network. It's a pleasure,
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
a
man.
complete pleasure. Thanks for sitting down with us.
Thank you.
Now, is there anything that you might be doing this summer that we should know about? A couple of tour days?
Oh man, I'm doing a lot of stuff this
Yeah,
summer.
yeah.
Me and Beloved, we're doing a festival in Jersey next Saturday.
Next Saturday, really?
The 29th, whenever the 29th is.
All right. So,
myself,
all
Naeem
right.
Johnson, Sting
All right.
International.
Nice.
And then we're doing Roselle House Music Festival in Jersey. Ron Trent, myself,
Oh, Ron Trent.
Beloved, Naeem, Mark Francis.
Nice.
It's a 2-day festival, so come on out.
So let everybody know where and when.
Oh, and Sadiq Soul Summit will be playing with us as well. That's Warren Echo Park in Roselle, New Jersey, right around the corner from my house. So I could just walk right to the festival.
I love that. I love that.
And then what else are we doing? And then I'll be going to Spain. I'm doing Vocal Booth Weekender
Oh, yeah, that's always,
with Andy
Nice.
Ward.
that's
Yeah,
always a good one. Yep.
yeah. So it's
Right
gonna be a
on.
busy summer.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, thank you again, Jihad.
Thank you.
Give it up one more time for Jihad Muhammed. A complete pleasure. So, I got a couple of things to promote as well. Why not? Before we go into the network hot picks, what we do for the network hot picks. But again, I just want to say that this is the last show for the summer. We'll be back in September. So we'll be back for episode number 19. And I'm lining up a nice schedule for the fall season, the fall-winter season. So we're going to have a good time for sure and keep this show going. This past weekend, I was in California. I had a great time in San Jose and San Diego. My man Oscar P. and Mr. P. We had a great time out there, so I want to say thank you to them. I wanted to give let everybody know that Friday, July 5th, I'll be playing at House of Yes. So, yeah, for sure. So I'm going to be there with Benny Soto and Mike from Nervous Records and Alex Ralph. That's going to be a good time. And then the other event that I'm doing in New York is August 3rd, Saturday. It's a Circle Line boat party. And I'm myself, Ted Patterson, and Harry Romero will be there. And that's going to be an amazing Nervous Records boat party for sure. So we're going to have fun. And then I want to let it, because my boy's coming to New York. David Morales is coming to play for Pride Weekend on the 29th at Christina Visca's Birdcage Party. So you know where to go on Sunday, June 29th. But then the special one is also July 3rd. Morales is doing an all-vinyl set at Public Works. So that's going to be a red zone party. So we're going to get into that. So yeah, for sure. All right, so this is, we get into the segment that everybody knows now, the Network Hot Picks, where I pick 5 records that I'm feeling, that I like, and I hope that's what we do here, to promote them, and I hope you like them. So let's get into this.
And now, the Network Hot Picks.
nabwera kuchoka kuharare koma ngati mwasutukezi munalibeka ntushuwa ndati ngati mwasutukezi munalibeka ntushuwa apirira naganiza kodi ndizaenda kuti makolo anga onse anamwalira kudara apirira naganiza kodi ndizaenda kuti makolo anga onse anamwalira kudara koma ngati mwasutukezi munalibeka ntushuwa ndati ngati mwasutukezi munalibeka ntushuwa apiri anaganiza kuti ndidzaenda kuti makolo anga onse anamwalira kudara apiri anaganiza kuti ndidzaenda kuti makolo anga onse anamwalira kudara
All right, so that was the network topic, and that's produced by Rudimental and the Martinez brothers. It's called City Gawana. It's on the classic Big Beat records. Big Beat records that used to be back in the days are back. They are back. So yeah, they are back. So the network topic number 2 is produced by my boy Mark DeMeo from Italy, who actually lives in California right now. But this one's Mark DeMeo featuring Mike City. It's called Lost Time. Remix is by Immaculate from. I'm a big fan of Immaculate right now. He's making some amazing music. So check this out. This is the new one coming out on Solstice Records. So that's Mark DeMeo and my boy Geraldo Smedley. Let's do it. Yeah. So that's called Lost Time. Amazing vocalist called Mike City. Immaculate remix. That's Mark DeMeo featuring Mike City on Solstice Music. Sorry about that. So we're gonna get into number 3. Number 3 is produced by one of our favorites right here that's always here with us. My man George Saliva Commandos produced this new one that's coming out on Sulfuric Tracks. And it's called Bazona. And I played this record this weekend and it got over big time. So I hope you like it. Yeah. This is the network here at the Funktion House. You worked it, baby. You worked it, Georgie. Work. So that's number 3. Number three. All right, so this next one, hot pick number 4. I'm going to give a shout out to my girl, Sharon Andrews from Shine Publicity. If y'all need to promote your records around the world to DJs Publicity, you got to call Sharon Andrews at Shine Publicity in the UK. So she sent me this from one of my favorite labels called Heist Recordings, and that's the Detroit Swindle label. So this one is with a remix from Cynthia from the UK. So yeah, it's like a catchy one, but it's a good one. It's a good one. Check this out. Yo, that's straight up house music right there. So that's number 4, the network hot picks. So we're going to number 5. So check this out. We got a worldwide exclusive. I feel blessed. This is produced by John Morales and Tommy Davis, featuring the amazing vocals of Richard Burton. And it's a cover version, but it's like a cover version that, you know, these boys just did it right. So Spen blessed me this week with some exclusive material that's coming out on Quantum Recordings. So check this out. This is, I'm going to let y'all hear it. You're going to hear it. Here we go.
Was it all it was? A way to pass the time. A momentary thing. Now worth a memory in the morning. Must it be so cold? Like something for the soul. Was it just a game? Would you recall my name if you saw me? How would it be, I wonder, if we ever meet again? Now that I feel your love, is this how it's gonna end? Will we ever be just friends? Or to be every now and then? Oh, was that all it was? A night out on the town, an exercise of will, what you needed filled. Did you use me, girl? You use me, girl. How would it be, I wonder, if we ever meet again? Now that I feel your love, is this how it's gonna end? Will we ever be just friends? To be every now and then? Was it all it was? When you closed the door, a passion left behind, out of sight and out of mind, gone forever, gone forever. Was it all it was? A way to pass some time, no, a momentary thing, now worth the memory in the morning, in the morning, in the morning, in the morning. How would it be, I wonder, if we ever met again? Tell me, now that I feel your love, is this how it's gonna end? Will we ever be just friends? To be every now and then? Was it all it was? When you close the door, let's go! Left behind, out of sight and out of mind, gone forever, gone forever. Was it? When you close the door,
Oh, isn't that special? Come on now. So Spen said that's coming out in about 2 weeks. So y'all know that's what we do here. We're promoting music that you guys need to buy, stream, go on Traxsource, Beatport, Spotify, iTunes. Just please support the music. That's all we ask. That's it. So that's the network hot picks for this month for episode 18. I hope you liked them. Yeah, right on. All right. And then you know how we wrap up the show each month. We wrap up the show. I try to pick one. I pick one classic that I'm feeling, and so this segment is called "That's My Jam." That's my jam. You know, when you hear your jam, you're like, "Oh, that's my jam." You know. So Shamika, when we first started the show, I said, "Shamika, I need a little jingle." So, and so. But I want to preface this one because usually I pick something that's old, but this is new, but is brand new, done brand new. Again, I got blessed this week by Spen. So this this is Tasha LaRae. I Wish I Didn't Miss You. She did a cover, and this is Spen's mix of Tasha LaRae's I Wish I Didn't Miss You. So Shamika, please do the honors as we always do each month for That's My Jam segment.
Okay.
Check this out. This That's how we do it.
Yeah. Ooh, that's my jam.
Yo, mind you, every instrument on this record has been replayed. This is not just sample. This is replayed. Everything. Check this out. Is that? Oh, yeah. As we say here at the network, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Word. Episode 18. It's a wrap. So, you know what we love to do here at the end? We like to take a group photo. All my peoples, come up in here. We take a group photo. Everybody, come on here, beloved. We need Jihad up here. Come on, Curve. Come on up here. Come on. Where's Dave? Come up in here. Where's Kelly? Kelly! Oh, man. Yeah. Hey, we got room in the front, please, in the front. People to go to the front. That is. Come on, Mickey. Mickey Affleck is in the house. I love her. That's my girl.